Shaheen Bagh in Delhi has emerged as an iconic site of resistance against the Citizenship Amendment Act in a proposed National Charter of Citizens. Over the last 50 days, women, in particular Muslim women, have led the sit-in. Their protest began with the passage of the bill in both houses of parliament on 11 December 2019 and against the ensuing police violence against students of Jamia Millia Islamia University. Our reporter Ishita Sharma is live on ground at Shaheen Bagh. Over to Ishita.
Good evening, this is Ishita Sharma, live from Shaheen Bagh, where women have been at the forefront of anti-CAA protests from last 50 days.
और शहर शाहीन बाग में है, वो आके देख ले हमें। देखिए, मैं बता रही हूँ
The Act grants a swifter path to citizenship under the presumption of religious persecution to people belonging to the communities of Sikhs, Parsis, Christians, Buddhists, Jains from Afghanistan, Bangladesh or Pakistan who entered India on or before 31st December 2014. However, the same eligibility has not been granted to Muslims or people from any minorities not listed above. Many have raised concerns over the religious criteria in the law and fear that a national population register and a national charter of citizens will render many people stateless through a combination of all three. Since 15 December 2019, the protesters have blocked a major highway in New Delhi using non-violent resistance. Protesters have agitated not only against the CAA, NRC, NPR but also for women's safety and against rising prices, unemployment and poverty. It has now become the longest ongoing protest against the CAA, NRC, NPR. It began with just a handful of women on the afternoon of 14 December 2019. 10 to 15 Muslim women collected on the afternoon. Since then, the protest has gathered footfalls of as large as 100,000 per day. It is now the largest ongoing protest in the country. Many of the women in the protest are Muslim homemakers who wear hijab and burqa. Some are as old as 80 and 90. Even young children have joined in with their mothers. Some mothers with newborn babies have also participated in the protest. Let's hear what some of the women have to say about this issue.
See, I always believe that it is the woman that makes the household, the woman who makes the society, the woman who cares for the family, the woman is the one who nurtures. When her family or her person is threatened, she is coming out and protesting against that. Now this deliberate bifurcation of our society, this deliberate degradation of our constitution has incited them to do something, to say something. And I think that's why you see the women in such large forces. And women are basically stronger and braver. And it's very difficult for an unarmed woman to be attacked. You know, you come with a lathi or something and you're considered the worst kind of person. So I think with these two strengths, I'm not surprised that the women have taken to it.
ये खामोश है, तूफान मचा के भी खामोश है और हम खामोश रह के भी तूफान, बस ठीक है, इनकी सोच है। हकीकत है कि हम चुपचाप बैठे बिल्कुल पीसफुली प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, है ना, तो इससे ही तूफान आ गया। ये भी इनकी बात सच है। खामोशी से तो दरिया में जब तूफान आता है पहले खामोशी होती है, हलचल तो जब होती है जब नॉर्मल है। तुम हलचल मचाओ जाओ चेजित में, लेकिन हम तो खामोश बैठे, बात सुने हमारी। हमारी प्रधानमंत्री से रिक्वेस्ट है कि हमारी बात सुने, और अहंकार अच्छी बात नहीं होती है। बादशाह तो आती जाती रहती है, सरकारें आती हैं जाती हैं, दुनिया में भी लोग आते जाते रहते हैं, लेकिन एक अच्छा या बुरा काम हमेशा के लिए हो जाता है। तो इसलिए सरकार हमारी बात सुन ले। देखो भाई, तुम भी नहीं हमेशा रहने वाले सरकार में, तो एक दिन तुम भी हमारी तरह होगे, ना जाने हमारी तरह नीचे बैठोगे तुम भी। पहले तुम भी नीचे ही थे, आज तुम्हें अल्लाह ने नवाज दिया, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि तुम खुद सर हो गए, सरकश हो गए। बस।
contemporary times, the role of women in the Kurdish movement, as well as in protests in Hong Kong, Lebanon, and Sudan, are indicators of the same. The protest at Shaheen Bagh has similarly assumed historic importance by giving the issue of CAA and NRC a prominent space in national consciousness and by inspiring many similar sit-ins nationwide. It is also among the most successful Occupy movements anywhere globally. It speaks as to the agency and power of Muslim women who have exercised their democratic rights and broken several stereotypes in the process. The movement has remained non-violent despite several attempts to inflame tensions. It has brought to life questions of citizens' rights, civil liberties, and the place of Muslims in modern India. Stay tuned, we'll be back after a short break.